the credibility of the Quran and the criteria for its verification and evaluation. Muslims consider the Quran a sacred book revealed by God to the Prophet Muhammad to be a guidance for all humanity, suitable for every time and place. Muslims believe that the Quran is unique in its eloquence, rulings, and scientific and historical predictions, and it includes the best stories containing lessons and morals. They also believe that God has promised to preserve the Quran until the Day of Judgment, considering it a divine, complete, and comprehensive book immune to doubt or criticism. Their evidence for this includes verses from the Quran such as, "And if you are in doubt about what we have sent down upon our servant Muhammad, then produce a surah the like thereof and call upon your witnesses other than Allah, if you should be truthful. No falsehood can approach it from before it or from behind it, it is a revelation from a Lord who is wise and praiseworthy. Indeed, it is we who sent down the message, the Quran, and indeed, we will be its guardian. This is the book about which there is no doubt, a guidance for those conscious of Allah." Then do they not reflect upon the Quran? If it had been from any other than Allah, they would have found within it much contradiction. And with the truth we have sent it down, and with the truth it has descended. And we have not sent you, O Muhammad, except as a bringer of good tidings and a warner. The hadiths about the greatness and virtue of the Quran are numerous, including, "The people of the Quran are the people of Allah and His special servants. Read the Quran, for it will come as an intercessor for its companions on the day of resurrection. It will be said to the companion of the Quran, read and ascend, and recite as you used to recite in the world. Your position will be at the last verse you recite. Whoever reads a letter from the book of Allah, he will have a reward for it, and the reward of 10 the like of it. Honoring the carrier of the Quran is from honoring Allah, the Exalted. The Quran elevates its companion. Indeed, Allah elevates some people with this book and abases others. The best among you are those who learn the Quran and teach it." How can we judge or evaluate that the Quran is a divine, clear, eloquent, complete, miraculous book, and that its rulings are just and suitable for all humanity and for every time and place? There are 10 criteria considered fundamental for the evaluation and verification of any book that claims or purports to be divine. Does the content and purpose of the book indicate guidance or propaganda? Does the book contain exclusionary, extremist, insulting, or unethical texts, and are there texts that suggest violence or threats? Is the book clear, free from errors or contradictions, and if its source were not divine, would there be many discrepancies? Is the book unique and impossible to challenge or replicate? Is the book eloquent in its texts and expressions? Is there bias in the decrees or laws of the book? Are the book's laws just and consistent with human nature? Are there clear indications of scientific miracles and historical predictions that predated their time because they came from a deity characterized by absolute knowledge and wisdom? Are there fictional and unrealistic narratives in the book? Is the methodology and system of the book suitable for all categories of humans and for every time and place? I will objectively and impartially examine each of the above criteria from the perspective of non-believers in successive episodes, leaving room for commentary and discussion, especially for those who believe the Quran is divine revelation and not of human origin. My warm regards to you all, and I hope you follow the upcoming episode soon.
Talal Al-Rawindi